I thought maybe it would be cool if I could chug the whole entire thing. It's just too much. I would have exploded. I would have slowly exploded if I got the whole thing down. Traders, let's get ready to go. Good morning, everybody. Woo! Good morning, everybody. Woohoo! Woohoo! Good morning. It is currently 7 something in the morning. 7:30 a.m. We got a little repurchase program. OWLS? No. SWVL right here? No. SLXN? Oh, no. Let's see what else we got. BM? No. Trying to see if we have anything that is going a little crazy, going wild. So I want to play a little game of catch-up right here. A little game of catch-up. Brand new day. Final day before the Thanksgiving break. Guys, everyone take a deep breath in right now. You guys smell that? It smells like currency. Every single year, this is a little tradition. And I don't know if you guys do it as well. For Thanksgiving, every single year I get my turkey. Okay? Enrique again whips out my turkey. And I get a $100 bill. And I put the $100 bill over a cheese grater, and I just grate it onto the turkey. And it's a very small, kind of like little gold flakes. You know what I mean? Kind of like little tiny gold flakes that you might have inside of a drink. I do that, just very tiny little flakes of just little Benjamins floating all over my turkey. It's been a weird tradition that I started ever since I started stock trading. And it also does add a little bit of like that, kind of dirt flavor. So if anyone's interested, maybe something that you guys want to be doing this Thanksgiving. Who knows? Get yourself, again, that new flavor. Maybe the husband's cooking this year. That's what I want every husband to say this year. Hey, honey, don't worry. I'll cook the turkey this year. Hey, honey, don't worry. I don't need to watch the big game. I'll cook the turkey. I'll do the stuffing. And then again, next thing you know, you just go buy one of those rotisserie chickens from, ShopRite or Walmart or Ralph's or Giants or Aldi's or wherever you guys go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go buy a rotisserie chicken. It kind of looks like a turkey. No one will know the difference. Oh, wow. You cooked that. Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? It does. Made it by hand. MNDR, number 1 top gainer here today. AMBR, number 2 top gainer. Guys, AMBR right now trying to get a little bit of hype. Now, what do we expect out of today? I'm going to be completely frank with you. For anyone who does not know, today is the most traveled day of the year. Does anyone know why? Well, Thanksgiving, if you guys are from or not from the United States, I know we got a lot of Canadians in here. I know we got a lot of Mexicanos in here. I know we got a lot of Europeans in here. Thanksgiving, it's a big day. A lot of people celebrate it with their family. They might go to their aunts, their uncles. They might go to their sister-in-law, their brother-in-law. They might go to their wife's family, whoever it may be. But again, a lot of times today, right now, you go to an airport, it looks like a Black Friday sale. You go to an airport, it looks like, again, it just absolute madness. So a lot of people today are not going to be trading. I'm just giving everyone that heads on up. I don't know how many hot press releases we are actually going to get today. We just need to remember before the holiday, things are always going to be a little bit tighter. It's going to be a little bit slower. Now, this is also our final stream for the week. I will be putting the scanners up on Friday, but I'm not going to be live streaming or commentating on Friday just because I'm not trading. Just like for myself, with everyone else, I am going to be spending some time with family. Again, I got 3 girls. I'm hanging, 3 daughters, my 3 little girls that I'm going to be spending time with. I got my wife, and then again, I have 5 other kids that I got to spend time with as well. So, traders, let's get ready for this, huh? Let's see what we have on this day. Let's dive right on in. And the first thing I do want to talk about, the first thing I do want to say is congratulations. Guys, I begged. I pleaded. Right? Is the S&P 500. I begged. I pleaded. I again put myself on social media. I said in every single way, please guys, the S&P 500 is going to give you dip buys. The S&P 500 is going to give you an opportunity The same thing happens every single time. A dip buy opportunity happens, people don't take advantage of it, and then it spikes all the way back on up. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? The S&P 500, for anyone who does not know, has gone on an insane rally. We went all the way from 660, and we're all the way back up near 680. We exploded all the way back on up. We're almost at record highs again. The record high is 688, 689. We're back at 676. So, this is what we knew was going to happen. Hey guys, everyone clap your hands. You made it through the AI bubble. Congratulations, everyone. The AI bubble has popped and you have survived. This is, again, the things that I wanted you guys to be kind of so clear about. I wanted to make sure every single person understood this. I wanted to make sure every single person was on top of this, right? I wanted to break it on down step by step. So again, I posted 2 videos. Let's go ahead and check them on out. These are the 2 videos that I posted a while ago. And the thing is, I've been sticking to my word on this. So this was the first video I posted. This was back on November 11th. So this was a little while ago, guys. And I says, I'm betting my entire net worth that the stock market's about to hit new highs. So this is this is about a minute 43 long. Let's tune on in. Let's see what, again, this young chap has to say at this time, if you guys have not heard this or have not watched this just yet. Account in my brokerage account that the stock market is going to continue to stay extremely bullish in 2026. The reason why I say this is because the non-stop fear mongering from idiots on YouTube that are just trying to get clickbaits, and I want to put an end to it right now. Pretty good looking guy. Yes, we had tariffs. Guess what happened? The stock market is hitting brand new record highs. Yes, we have AI bubble concerns. Guess what happened? The stock market is sitting at record highs. Guess what happened? We had inflation. Doesn't matter. We're sitting at record highs. The thing is, even this tricked Wall Street. We have right now 75% of institutions and firms that are currently underneath their annual return. This makes them look like idiots. Imagine being a Wall Street broker. Imagine being a Wall Street firm. Imagine having billionaire clients that you tell them that you are expecting to get a 10, 15, 20% return every single year. And right now, you made the worst bet of your life. As of right now in this moment, we are seeing the most in record history, institutions, firms, hedge funds be underneath their annual return to their investors. You know why? Because yes, when tariffs came, they got scared, they got nervous, and they started betting that a recession was going to happen. And it just never did. Inflation, we covered it. There has never been a time in history that we cut rates within 2% of record highs and the stock market fell the following 12 months. There has not been a time that we go into quantitative easing, which we're about to head into December, that the stock market continues to fade and fall. Yes, you could sit here all you want and say stocks are overevaluated, but think about how much money is about to turn into buying so that these institutions and firms can be able to save their ass in the final 2 months of the year. We are going to see more money being pumped into the market than ever over the next 2 months. I'm thinking record highs, extremely bullish at this moment. Wall Street's got to cover their ass, and you and I are about to profit off of it. Whoa. What a conviction. What a conviction. So this is also what I posted then last week. Last week, we had to throw this out here as the market was falling. And as you guys can imagine, people were coming at me saying, uh-oh, are you losing everything? Are you losing everything? And then guess what I put? This is what I put out. I'm about to go on one of these car rants right now, and this might apply to you, might not apply to you, but it probably applies to about 95% of people on social media. I don't think you guys should be trading. I don't think you guys should be investing any sort of way, because there are too many people who sit and cry and type out on their tweets and they try to feel better about themselves saying, why is it every time I buy into a play it drops? Why is it every single time I get involved into a play it goes in the opposite direction? It's because you listen to your emotions. Your emotions are a disease. It's contagious in a way where you are having fear and then you spread fear to other people. That's the issue with social media right now. The moment that we get the stock market to drop, no one wants to get involved. Oh, the stock market's dropping, everyone get out, sell your positions. No, this is the time to buy. This is the time that you are getting the greatest opportunities. This week might have been the greatest week in the last 6 months, because the last time we had these opportunities was back in April. When you sit here and you complain on Instagram or Twitter or social media trying to find your little putty pussy party, and you're saying to yourself, oh, who else isn't buying right now? Who else is losing? Didn't you say before in the beginning of the year, I wish I got involved in Palantir when it was around, $150. I wish I got involved when it was at $100. Man, I wish I got involved in OKLO. I wish I got involved in Amazon or Google. I wish I got involved in whatever AI play in earlier this year. You now have opportunity. And people are saying, well, I don't want to get involved in right now. If I get involved in right now, again, the market's crashing. Yes, the market is giving you a dip buying opportunity. Get involved. Be able to put yourself into place, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to miss out right now.
and the market's gonna go back on up, and now you're gonna feel confident. You're gonna say, well, now I can buy because the market's moving back up. Yeah, it's back at the record highs. I'm not saying try to time the market, but I'm saying there's nothing wrong with dollar cost averaging, getting involved when the market gives us opportunity and gives us a discounted price. So the reason why so many traders lose is they don't trust the charts, they trust their emotions. They wait until stocks hit record highs before they buy, which is just setting themselves up for short-term failure every single time. I love you guys. I want you guys to be successful, but don't be hanging around in these crowds that are constantly losing and again blaming other people. Guys, take advantage of this amazing week in the stock market. This is the dip we've been waiting for. Could there be more? Obviously. We could still go lower, and if we do, I'm adding even more.
All right. So, quick little, I want to check out SPRC real quick. Guys, SPRC did just come out with a press release. Let's actually turn our attention to it really quickly, and then we can get back to all this market talk. So SPRC real quick, up and down right here over on SPRC. Let's see if this one could maybe get a little bit of momentum and keep on grinding here. So SPRC, as you guys can see right here, it did just come out on Fox Runner, 7:38 and 10 seconds, 1-star press release stating a 35% gain, SPRC to acquire treasury of patents for innovative medical endoscope systems. So we did just go from 250, shot up towards around that 320-ish mark. We do have the 50-day moving average. What price is that? 374. Guys, 374, 50-day moving average. We did get up to the price of 364. Does anyone think that we might just want to look for quick shorts all day today? Maybe again, we go over here. Let's go to short locate button. If we want to take a look over on SPRC, let's pop this on out here. SPRC, let's say we want to get 4,000 shares. We got to type in SPRC first. Let's go with SPRC. SPRC shares, 4,000. Inquire. 4,000 shares. Locate lowest. Click cancel. That's going to cost $20. $20 if we wanted to get filled over on SPRC at this time. This is definitely one of those plays that we want to make sure that we're ready on. We want to make sure that we're on top of. SPRC right here. Stock did just get that big long upper shadow. I'm going to take the $20 just because I do think there could be opportunity for this play to start breaking on out and this play to start getting some more momentum. So SPRC, guys, high watch and high alert. Stock's gone from 245, did form that big upper shadow. Upper shadow does indicate that we're usually at or near a top. I'm hoping that maybe, again, I do think that this has a good opportunity to start fading and falling right back on down. So SPRC right here, 330. Is this stock going to be able to bounce back on up a little bit? I'm thinking about maybe putting some limit orders at, a 317. Try to get filled. Oh, did I not get, what do we have here? SPRC, I got accepted. 4,000 shares. Oh, wrong price. I put 117. I don't know if we're going to get filled on this play, guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to get filled on this play. It's already starting to turn and dump, but this is what I'm expecting all day today. What I am expecting all day today is stocks to just spike on up and then just come crashing right back on down. I really don't expect any sort of play today to be able to spike and hold up its gains. It's just there's not going to be enough volume. There's not going to be enough buyers. There's not going to be enough hype. So many people are traveling today. So many people are getting ready for Thanksgiving today. So that's the thing about a lot of these stocks. We're seeing quick little rips and quick little runs. So right here, traders, I do want to see if SPRC could bounce back on up, though. If I can get filled next to, if I can get filled in the high three teens. Like, I'm hoping I can get filled maybe starting on off at that, orange line. Maybe I'll turn it into like a blue line here. If I can get filled between this blue line and this red line, I would definitely kind of give it a chance. Let's throw on the VWAP area as well. Let's see if we can get our first trade on the day. And hopefully we can. Hopefully we can get a trade in. Hopefully we can be able to make, maybe $400, $500 out of today. If I can make $400, $500 out of today, I'll be happy. I'll be real happy. So right now here, team, just want to put everything back to where it should be. Come on. Here. SPRC still fading on down. I'll start getting filled in the high teens, as I already stated. It seems like SPRC, unfortunately, though, had the quick spike, starting to dump back on down. So SPRC, stock came out 738, had a quick little rip and run. Let's just stay ready for that. Let's stay aware of it. But unfortunately, this is how every play is going to be. Spike on up, dump on down, right? Spike on up, dumping back on down here. But let's go back to what I was referring to before when I was talking about the overall market. The overall market right here is too many traders, and I hope this wasn't you. Too many traders have missed out on the dip buy that just has happened. Every dip is an opportunity to profit. I am not going to sit here and say that the stock market's not going to go lower, but when in doubt, zoom out. You have to eliminate fear out of the stock market. Dip buy, opportunity to profit. 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 Yes, there will be probably a major drop sometime in the future. And again, guess what? We can go ahead and get ready for more dip buys and have an opportunity to profit. But do not be scared after having 6 months of green and we have one red pullback and people start freaking out. So that is what makes me so excited, is that we got filled exactly at the bottom once again. So far, my 2 entries on my retirement account, for anyone who's curious, my 2 entries to my retirement account is literally on Monday, April 7th. And so far, my other entry on my retirement account is this day right here, which was November 19th. So my 2 entries on my retirement account was the lowest peak right here and the lowest peak right here. Those are my 2 entries so far. Absolutely diabolical trading in 2025 at this moment. And obviously, I've told everyone, I've shown everyone. Obviously, during the time that I enter, I always get criticism. And then usually about a month later, I look back and people say, oh man, I wish I got in with Deck. So that's the normal story right there. Remember, I did add over to a few different plays. Number 1, I added over on OKLO. OKLO, this is, again, my most speculative play out of my entire long-term account. This is my most speculative play out there. Now, when I say that, what do I mean? What I mean is it's the most risky. This is the most risky play I have at this moment. OKLO could be a play that is life-changing in the future. It also could be a play that's going to be a little bit more of a dud. Okay? So I'm just letting everyone know I did jump in on OKLO around $81, I believe it was. Yeah, $81. This is my most speculative play out of my entire investment account. I do have Google. I do have Amazon, right? That's been a great bounce play back on up. I do have Palantir. That's getting a bounce play back on up. And even NVIDIA. NVIDIA is starting to get a little bounce play back on up. Now, I know there is the drama with NVIDIA, the drama with Meta, the drama with Google. Let's go actually, and again, take some time and read into all of this, guys. Right now, I'm not in SPRC. I know SPRC is getting a little bit of a bounce right now. I'm currently not in on that play at this moment. But let's scroll on down to the bottom. Let's get ourselves fully prepared out of today, okay? And actually, let's see real quick. Is SPRC, what do you guys think? Is SPRC starting to move itself on up? SPRC trying to grind a little bit. You know what? Let's see if this play can start moving itself on up. Let's see if this play can start getting a little bit more hype. Let's see if SPRC can maybe get one of those pops back on up here. I'm not in on anything, just a little heads on up. But if we can get a trade, you know what? We can always talk about, prep. We can always talk about what's happening in the world. We can't always, go after a trade here. So SPRC, let's continue to keep our eyes peeled on this to see if this one does get any sort of momentum. We did go from 250 up to 360, back on down to 270, back on up to $3. And the thing is, this is what we're going to see during today all day. Wild swings. And the reason why we're going to see wild swings is because when there is a trade available, everyone's going to want to get involved into it. It's like there are not going to be many big press releases today. So when there is a press release, everyone's going to buy into it immediately, and then everyone's going to sell it immediately. Then everyone's going to do a dip buy immediately, and then everyone's going to sell it immediately. The thing is, you are going to see wild, volatile movement whenever is the number one play of the day. And the reason why is because everyone wants to try to make some money before Thanksgiving. Everyone knows the stock market's closed tomorrow. Everyone knows no one's going to be here on Friday. Everyone knows we have Saturday and Sunday coming on up. So the thing is, this is basically your last chance to trade for the next 4 days. This is your last chance to trade for the next 4 days, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to know that. And that's why a lot of the time, if we do see a play, expect it to go a little bit higher than what you think and expect it to maybe go a little bit lower than what you think as well. So no entry for myself. I do have 4,000 shares ready to go on the short side. But how high can this thing explode up towards, guys? That's what I want to see. How high can this thing go on up towards? No entry. Let me bring over my position box. I just want to be transparent with everyone. You guys could see the moment I get filled, the moment I get out, the moment I do everything here. So right now, SPRC is trying to get a little bit of that push on up. And next main resistance line, I mean, the next main resistance line is 372. 372 is the 50-day moving average. Are we going to get up to 372, 50-day moving average, or are we going to be a little bit underneath that 372 mark? I would start saying we start pushing 340s. I'll start adding a little bit. We start going into 340s. We start slowly getting involved, right? 340s, start slowly getting ourselves involved, start saying to ourselves, all right, you know what? We're getting closer. Add at 340s, add at 350s, add at 360s, and then let's see if we get that reversal at 372. So let's see what we get here. Let's turn it on up. Let's get this party started again. Let's get ourselves going. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and make some trades here. Hey, little heads on up. I don't know if you guys have or not yet. I don't know. But have you guys, again, hit that thumbs on up yet this morning? Have you guys absolutely smashed that thumbs on up? I want you, again, hovering your mouse right over that thumbs up button, over on that like button, over on X, over on that thumbs up on YouTube or Twitch or Kick or wherever. And I don't want you clicking. I want a full-on caveman fist straight through the fucking desk. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can, again, get ourselves going here. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Here we go. SPRC still watching to see if this play goes through 350. I love the people. I love the people that join this stream for the first time ever, and they're just like, where am I? Where am I? And it's like, you're at the big show, baby. Shout out to you. You found me. Shout out to you. The algorithm brought us together. Shout out to you. Again, join the club. Join the community. We're like a little secret Amazonian little civilization over here. The best of the best. Gonna live for generations. SPRC. We're still waiting to see if this thing's gonna pop. What do you guys think right now? SPRC, is this going to get weak and reverse? Or do you guys see SPRC spiking on up to 372? I will look for my first entries on the short side up in the 370s. SPRC, we're staying alert and staying ready here. We do have, again, 7 minutes. 7 minutes, though, until the 8 a.m. press release wave. Guys, let's give it the 7 minutes. Let's see what we have coming on up here. Let's talk about some other things, okay? Some other things that I think are so important. What do we have right here? Number one, Michael Burry update. Michael Burry, he has the same last name as me. Chaz Michael Burry. So what do we have at this time? Michael Burry update on his shorts. It's been 23 days since Michael Burry publicly went bearish on NVIDIA. It's now down 17%. Analyst prediction, the 17% drop in NVIDIA stock price is due to market concerns about the increasing competition in the AI industry. Major customers like Google and Meta are developing their own AI chips, which could impact NVIDIA's future revenue. So right here, team, we can see Burry entered NVIDIA right around the price of $205. NVIDIA is down towards the price of $176. So, hey, you got to give it to the guy. If you like the guy, if you dislike the guy, you do have to say, shout out to, again, the Burman. Shout out to, again, the Burbank, baby. We do have Michael Burry, who has been nailing this position, seeing a nice fade and drop and fall since he's been holding for the last 23 days, excuse me. Now, in my eyes, what do I see? I see a dip buy, right? I jumped in, as you guys know, over on NVIDIA over on Friday because we did fall 17%. We are seeing, the number one top gainer in the entire stock market kind of get hit. So I see, again, dipper prices. I see, again, good opportunities to be able to get filled. So NVIDIA is falling, but I'm not blind. I'm not going to be blindsided here. And, SPRC, guys, starting to spike its way back on up. Let's stay ready on this. But what I do want you guys to be aware of, little heads on up, is I don't want you guys thinking that NVIDIA is just going to go up forever. That's not true. And they do make a great point right here. Over on Fox Runner, they make a great point that says the biggest fear is going to be competition of other players starting to develop their own chips. Does anyone remember back in 2020? Back in 2020. Guys, I want to talk, but SPRC is still kind of like right there. You know what I mean? SPRC still has that potential to squeeze. You know what I mean? So again, I can't talk right now if SPRC is going to give us a play. So let's just stay ready on this. If this goes back underneath like 315, we can talk about it. But SPRC right here, still again trying to stay alive. Still trying to squeeze its way on up a little bit. And SPRC still kind of playing some games with us, playing some games with my heart. Right now, again, it's tugging a couple different strings at this time, throwing a couple logs on the fire, starting to burn me on up, starting to poke me with a little bit of a love thorn. You know what I'm saying? SPRC, I want to get myself involved into it, but at the same time, I want to make sure I'm doing the right trades. 335 entry. See if the stock can be able to reverse back on down from here. SPRC starting to get a little bit weaker. We do have this ascending triangle pattern starting to form. Also, AEHL trying to get a little bit of momentum. AEHL, this is another great stock to watch. AEHL, little heads on up, this has been top gainer after top gainer after top gainer. The thing is, when you guys take a look over on AEHL, I believe they had news over on Monday of this week, but it really has gone from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday, top gainer, top gainer, top gainer. Now, you will be having some strong resistance as you come up to 430, and then, of course, $5 natural resistance. But the thing is, AHL, it's been a hot stock throughout this entire, week. So I do like that play. There's nothing I dislike about it. As long as momentum continues, this is a play that you guys can be able to make money on. So AHL, I think that's a good alert. Also, SPRC. SPRC, guys, starting to get a little bit of a crack. Came on up to that 330, starting to get a little bit weaker, starting to drop on down here a little bit more. So let me go back to, again, what I was saying before. Is back in 2020, Tesla was one of the only, Tesla was one of the only electric vehicle producers. And that's why Tesla went insane. Now, this is my only fear with holding. One of my only fears with holding, again, NVIDIA, is that back in 2020, Tesla came out with the first electric vehicle production. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but really, guys, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, is when Tesla started taking on off. I know it sounds like Tesla's been around forever, but Tesla really didn't start exploding until around 2019, 2020. And that's when they started rolling out their vehicles. Tesla really has only been on the road for the last 6 years. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? But what happened is they went crazy. And then pretty soon, other companies started realizing how profitable this is. So GM, BMW, Porsche, Ferrari, right? We're seeing Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge. You could say whoever, every single company now has electric vehicles. And it led to a very big drop on Tesla. One of the biggest drops you can have on Tesla, guys. Take a look back in 2020. We had a insane climb, insane rally. And then we had an insane pullback. Could there be a time that something similar happens on NVIDIA? Where it goes from 2020 up to, again, 2022, about a 2-year rally. And then all of a sudden, other people start producing their own chips. Other people start taking revenues away from NVIDIA. And now, again, all of a sudden, Tesla or, again, NVIDIA starts giving a big time, drop. Now, the good news is, if you hold it through these troubles, Tesla worked all the way back on up. If you hold it through these troubles, Tesla's all the way back up at record highs. But do I get nervous that NVIDIA might have a pullback back on down towards 150 or maybe all the way back down towards 116 because competition catches on up? Sure. I definitely think about that, guys. I definitely think that, competition could be able to be the biggest drawback over on this. Guys, let's see what comes out at 8 o'clock. It is 7:59 in the market right now. Let's type everything on out. Let's stay ready. All eyes at this moment over on Fox Runner. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're all set, ready to go. SPRC still the best play so far. SPRC still, again, head honcho. SPRC still number one. Let's see what comes out at 8 o'clock. Let's get ready and make this money together. Obviously, I want to make sure everyone's prepared on this day, but if we can get some trades, let's get some trades. If we can make some money, let's make some money. If we could be able to get after it, let's get after it on this. Again, absolutely beautiful Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning before turkey time. We have receives fourth notice of allowance of drug candidates. ENVB. Nope. Let's see. Improvement. IVDA. Improvement press release sometimes lead towards a spike. ESGL. Nope. No volume just yet. As we said, it's going to be a little slim pickings here so far. If nothing comes out at 8 o'clock, you might see SPRC go on another rally. Try to again spike and squeeze itself back on up. Right now, I would still say SPRC still has that, SPRC still has this like ascending triangle pattern trying to squeeze. You guys can see SPRC still going for it. Guys, repurchase program over on SUPX. SUPX repurchase program, that could be a pretty good dip buy, honestly. I would not be surprised if SUPX starts, getting a little bounce back up towards like $30 today. SUPX has gone all the way from the price of $12 up to $75, and now it's back down to $20. SUPX, ladies and gentlemen, could get a possible dip buy and bounce play off of announces a $20 million repurchase program that could possibly bring in some hype. Not if we were all the way up at highs, I wouldn't care about it, but just the fact that this play looks like a dead cat bounce play, So SUPX, it's got a $2 spread right now. If that was a little smaller, I think that thing could possibly start moving a little bit better. Still, SPRC is still the number one play. SPRC is still number one. Guys, now SPRC, this stock is starting to get tighter and tighter and tighter inside this ascending triangle pattern. Ascending triangle patterns are amazing. And to be frank with you, ascending triangle patterns are patterns that we probably see happen the most. Ascending triangle pattern in stocks is going to be something that looks like, this. Right? When you guys notice top resistance across the board, higher lows across the board, and then you get that squeeze. Do you guys like this? You guys have top resistance across the board, higher lows across the board, and then you guys do get a squeeze. Top resistance, higher low, squeeze. What do we have? Top resistance, higher low, squeeze. So hey, help me out here. What is the best way to trade this? How can you make money in the market? If you want to make money over on SPRC, do exactly what I say right here and right now. Number one, if you are a buyer, where do we see dip buys? Dip buy, dip buy, dip buy, dip buy. Where do you see resistance? You see resistance, 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 resistance. What do you do at resistance? Well, again, when you see resistance, you are going to look to short. When you see support, you are going to look to enter, aka buy stocks. So what do we know? We know if you bought at the purple line, you were able to make money. Buy at the purple line, make money. Buy at the purple line, make money. Buy at the purple line, make money. Because every single time we have come down to the purple line, you have gotten a nice dip buy opportunity. Same exact thing if you wanted to reverse this. You short the play, it dumps. Short the play, dump. Short the play, dump. Short the play, it starts turning and dumping. So every single time you see a short, you could see a nice reversal, a nice fade in, you start dumping and start falling. So the thing is here, traders, what do you guys want to see? What you guys want to see is this stock get tighter and tighter and tighter, and you want to see which way is this going to break on out. Now, both sides, no matter what side you do, you go ahead and have a stop loss. So if you're saying, hey, I'm going to look for a dip buy, I'm going to enter at that purple line right there. That's amazing. Just have a stop loss right underneath it. Have a stop loss here, stop loss here, stop loss here, have a stop loss here. This means if the stock does turn and dump, you lose the minimum. That's what we always want to understand in stock trading. You lose the minimum. Hey, I'm going to short right here. If you short right there, that's amazing. Have a stop loss right above it. Because the thing is, if the stock starts breaking on out, we want your losses to be this. You lose here, you lose here. Those are your losses. But if you win this, and you win this. Notice how your wins should be 2, 3, 4 times bigger than your losses. Who here has it opposite? Who here wins $20 and loses $100? Who here wins $100, but when you lose $500? Who here does that? Well, again, that's it all comes on down to bad entries and holding too long. bad entries, and holding too long. You guys have to realize, you know what? If I'm a person who is only winning once, and again, I win $100, but when I lose on a normal trade, I lose $400, you have to do something to reverse that, or you will blow up an account over time. You will. You cannot be in that mindset. You cannot constantly be doing that, traders. Guys, SUPX is slowly trying to build on up, little heads on up. That's, again, one of those plays I would say just keep on the back burner. SPRC still having a little trouble. What do you guys think is going to happen here? Are we going to break out SPRC, or do you guys think we're coming on down? Right now, we are getting tighter and tighter and tighter at this moment. Looking to see where this is going to be heading towards. Are we going to be able to keep getting tighter? Like, how much longer can we stay inside this, triangle? That's the question. So, to be frank with you, I give up. I wanted to go over, again, some other things this morning. I wanted to go over the market. I wanted to go over NVIDIA. I wanted to go over the drama between NVIDIA and Meta. But the thing is, SPRC is too tight. So let me ask you guys this question. Would you guys rather have me go over prep, talking about the markets, talking about blue chips, or would you guys rather look for a trade right here? Guys, I only say that hypothetical. I know your fucking answer, okay? You want to trade. You want to make that money. You want to get after it. We can always talk about, Meta later, okay? If there's an opportunity for us to profit, let's stay on SPRC. So I'm not going to go ahead and try to go do something else right now. I'm not going to try to go ahead and, talk about another thing. Let's watch this ascending triangle pattern. Let's get ready to go. Hypothetical question. I know your answer. So let's see which way this bad boy goes. Let's see which way. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter inside this. Right now here. Let's see. Guys, how about we do this? Let's have some fun today. I make a deal for you, okay? I'll make a deal with you. Whoever makes the most amount of money on SPRC will win this. This right here, okay? Whoever wins. Now, what is this? This is my fiance's engagement ring. She doesn't know I have it. I think it's more important that I give to someone as inspiration, as motivation, to someone who makes the most amount of money today. So yes, whoever makes the most amount of money today, I will be giving you my fiance's engagement ring. Sound like a good idea? So right now, we are going to see what we can do. To be frank with you, I probably can't give this away. She'll be pissed at me. I'll be in the doghouse, right? But I will say we can still make something happen. Now, why do I honestly have this? I am getting married next weekend. Next weekend, guys. I am tying the knot. And I actually have to just bring this to the jeweler today. Kind of just shine it up. Make it nice and polished a little bit. So I'm just getting it, I don't even know, dipped and polished before, again, next week. So that's why I have it right here on my desk. Have it on my desk right here. Hey, Squeeze Ape, can you propose to the winner? I would love to do that. Guys, people don't realize I'm already married. I'm married to the game. I'm married to the stock market, baby. I'm married to the big show. That's what it's all about. Married to the game, baby. Brah! Ba ba ba! Brah! Ba ba ba! Rah! Rah! Ba ba ba! Ba ba ba! Ba ba ba! Married to the game. Big boy. Big grip. Big chopper. Right here. SPRC. How tight can we get inside this triangle right here, guys? How tight can we get inside this triangle at this moment? Two, ask Chris the trades. Says, which software do you use with Cobra? I am signing on up. I use DOS. So when you sign up, click DOS. DOS Pro. That's the one you want to be using. So DOS is the one that I use. That is the one that's going to give you all the shorts, all that good stuff. Ray Banish says, marriage is a mutual misunderstanding. Always remember that. We have a very simple rule in my household, and that is my way goes. That's it. If I want smash burgers, we have smash burgers. SPRC getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Let's see SPRC. SPRC getting so tight inside this triangle. I feel like I'm getting consumed. I feel like I'm a little boa constrictor right now, just getting absolutely tighter. The air in my lungs is just slowly again diminishing. The SPRC, I mean, traders, don't we have to make a move here soon? Can we get any more perfect? If someone said, hey, show me a great textbook chart pattern, I don't think I can show them anything better than this. You know, am I right? Am I taking crazy pills here? Like when I see an ascending triangle pattern, is this not a perfect example of an ascending triangle pattern? Is this not a perfect example of what we usually see? Is this not a perfect example of what we have coming on up? So we do have top resistance, bottom support, top resistance, bottom support, top resistance, bottom support, top resistance, bottom support. Which way is about to win here? Which way is about to win? Which way are we going to see a break of 335, 340? Are we going to start seeing a crack? I don't know. It's looking a little weak right now. I predict it's going to drop. I mean, it's a little slower right now. We kind of need that fire. We need that fire to kind of get that thing going a little bit more. If you want to short it, just have a stop loss at 340-ish. If you want to start, going after some shorts, guys, I'm going to start slowly adding. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to do my first trade right here. First trade, 500 shares, short side. I want to see if we are going to start cracking here pretty soon. I want to see if we are going to go underneath this trend line. And I'm going to slowly build a position here. I'll have a stop loss if we go above the red line. Make sense? Go above the red line, have a stop loss. Easy as that. What I would like to see is a crack of the VWAP. Dump on down towards 311 or so. We're still fighting a little bit here, traders. Still fighting. We're still inside that ascending triangle pattern. I am watching to see if we can get some weakness. I am watching to see if we can get that drop. I'm in on this play right here because it's the most active play so far this morning. It's the play that the majority of traders have been focused on. It's the play that, again, we are seeing the most amount of buying volume and the most amount of hype. So SPRC is up 33%. SPRC has been inside this ascending triangle pattern. And SPRC, if we crack the bottom of the ascending triangle pattern, the floor can go. If the floor goes, we're going back on down to 306. Come on, baby. Let the floor crack. Let the floor go. Let them go, guys. Let the floor go. Let's try to make... guys, let the floor go. Come on. Crack the VWAP. Let the floor go back down to 310, 309. Let's see if the floor can really kind of let go here. Ugh! It's trying to fight a little bit. I want to see 310. Put me up $255. I'll take $250 today to kick things on off. As you guys can see, the floor is starting to crack. We're up 130. I want to see, can we stay underneath the VWAP? Can we start dumping back on down? Right now, SPRC. SPRC right here, 317. I want to see 310s. Push ourselves up a little over 200. 205, come on. Come on now. Come on now. Feed me. I'm hungry. Everybody eats. Everybody eats. Turkey time. Turkey time. Turkey time. Let's see if we can get a drop. Again, I want to see sub 315. $130 isn't bad. It's just, again, right now we're trading for peasantry at the moment. I want to trade for a little bit more. So we do have the VWAP trying to hold. Give us that drop down to 311. I'm going to take my gains. You know, 316s. Come on, crack 315. We'll get a quick like 10-cent drop and we can take our profits. 316s. Come on, let's go 315s. Come on, keep going. 314s, couple more. Guys, we're up 260. 260. Now we're up 280. $300. All right, I'm taking my gains. Taking my gains. Taking my gains. Taking my profits. Taking the money. Taking a little bit of turkey time right now. That's all I want right now. I want a little turkey time. I want a little turkey play. I want a little turkey-ish. Good trade, guys. Good trade. So I think we did that as good as we possibly could do. We did that trade right there as good as we possibly could do. The reason why I say that is, you know, what we have at this time is SPRC. We are cracking the ascending triangle pattern. We are cracking the ascending triangle pattern, and now we're falling. I don't care if you're new. I don't care if you're experienced. I don't care if you are a trader somewhere in the middle. Can every single person in the world understand why we just did a short on SPRC? There should not be one confused person on SPRC. And if you're asking, I'm going to explain it one more time before I get extremely angry. But we have the ascending triangle pattern. We know that with the ascending triangle pattern, we are going to get to the corner and it's either going to spike or it's going to dump. Whatever side breaks. What side broke? Did the top side break? No, the bottom side broke. Since the bottom side broke right there, guess what? We started seeing a sell-off, we started seeing a drop, and we started seeing weakness. That's all it was. There was nothing special about that play. We can essentially look at this right here. Instead of seeing the breakout, we saw the crack on down. It was an ascending triangle pattern that didn't break to the upside. It was an ascending triangle pattern that crashed to the downside. So now guess what? I have a free Thanksgiving ahead. Now when I show up to, again, my fiance's family's house tomorrow, I get to bring a bottle of Dom Perignon. And I say, let's celebrate to this absolutely beautiful turkey that you have toasted. Everyone, let's raise your glass. Let's raise your glass as I fill it up with Dom Perignon, a $280 bottle. Sponsored by my terrific trading. And as we sit there around the Thanksgiving table, we enjoy it. Just again, small little gobble trades. Has anyone ever gotten a tiny little gobble gobble? Has anyone ever enjoyed a little gobble gobble? A little early morning gobble gobble? That's all we did here today. That's it. That's all we did here today. AMBR. What's going on with AMBR? AMBR right now. Trying to get a little bit of momentum. We are seeing the momentum shifting. Right? Momentum, mob shifting right now. Notice AMBR starts spiking the moment that SPRC starts getting weak. This is a perfect example of mob shifting. What is mob shifting? Mob shifting is, again, the mob is the majority of buyers. Notice, again, the majority of buyers start selling SPRC at the time of 8:11. What time did AMBR start spiking? Oh, okay, look at this, 8:12. Traders, it's very funny. And this is a perfect perfect example of how traders move the market. I know a lot of times people think stocks just do whatever they want. The stock market just does whatever it wants. When stocks go up, it's just because the wind blew it that way. When stocks go down, it's because the wind blew it that way. No. Do you know why AMBR is going up? Because you are buying it. I am buying it. This Discord is buying it. People that are watching on X are buying it. People that are watching on Twitch are buying it. People buy plays. So let's think about it. What we have right now, everyone just imagine this, is we have 100 stock traders right now in the market. Let's just say again, very easy for the sake of example, there's 100 stock traders. 90 of them are watching SPRC. Now SPRC cracks and starts falling. And again, we could see it starts falling at 810. 810, 811, SPRC starts cracks and falling. All of a sudden, everyone says, oh man, SPRC's done with. Everyone goes out of that 90 out of the 100 people, everyone's saying, man, SPRC's done with. Hey everyone, look at this, AMBR starting to move. Oh wow, that could be the next SPRC. Everyone, let's go over to AMBR. AMBR starts spiking at 812, 1 minute after SPRC dumps. So this is always, again, a little bit of a hint, a little bit of a trick, something that you should always know, is the moment that we see the number one top gainer dump on off, expect the mob, the majority of buyers out of 100, they're going to go try to push something else up. They're going to try to turn something else into SPRC. And this is why it's always funny when you see someone like over on Stock Twits or Twitter or wherever, where people are like, hey, everyone, are we still holding SPRC? And everyone says, no, I don't care about SPRC anymore. And people are like, what are you guys talking about? Literally, again, 10 minutes ago, you said SPRC to the moon. SPRC, you're still early. SPRC, again, this is the greatest play of the day. What is everyone talking about? Yeah, now AMBR to the moon. Now AMBR is the best play. You have to realize these are all day trades. No one actually cares at all about SPRC. The only people that care about SPRC is at the time it's making the money. The moment that SPRC is useless to them, they throw it off to the side. This is where new traders lose all the time. New traders don't realize that everyone's trading these as in trying to get a quick dollar. If you went to a message board and you say, what's the top gainer of the day? Oh, wow, SPRC. And everyone says, I love this play. Get ready for breakout. $5 incoming. You buy it and now you sell it. Now everyone sells it and you continue to hold it. And you're like, guys, are we still going up to $5? And people are like, no, what are you talking about? And you're like, everyone loved this play. Yeah, but now it's done with. Now, again, we're all about AMBR. AMBR is the cool one now. So you have to realize that momentum, sentiment, emotions, they shift dramatically in these smaller plays. These smaller plays, it's all about momentum, okay? So do not ever get held the bag. You have to understand the market. This is why I'm able to be successful at this job, because I am not the person that's like, hey, is anyone here? Hey, is there anyone left? Hello? Hi? Hey guys, are we going to keep on buying, SPRC? Please? Deck, what's in the cup this morning? Gravy. Nothing but gravy this morning. So AMBR trying to squeeze itself on up. Good job, everyone. Deck, I'm having a lot of fun. Are you having any Black Friday sales? Yes, traders. I'm going to take, again, the next 5 minutes, go over every Black Friday sale for you guys. If you guys want to join our community, you guys want to have access to every single live stream that I do, you guys want to be part of our 1,000-person trading community chat room, come on over here right now. We are having 50% off Black Friday, and the lifetime membership is 70% off. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you this right now. 70% off. This is almost... I know the stream just kind of had a little glitch right now. Can I make sure that you guys are still with me? Hold on. Let's get this all dialed in here. Hold on. You're good now? Let me... Claire! Can you get off the phone? You're messing up the internet. I know. Yes, I know. We do the old landlines. Get off the phone. You're messing up the stream. Thank you. All right, guys. That issue shouldn't happen again. We should be all set here. So a little heads on up here, team. Make sure you guys go ahead. Black Friday sales are now live. Again, people dream about this. Guys, I remember growing up as a little kid. And again, people were like, oh, I'm going to Disneyland. Oh, again, I'm going to Busch Gardens. Oh, I can't wait to go ahead and go on Splash Mountain. Even growing up, I was just thinking to myself, man, can I please have a 50% off deal on TradeCaster? That's what when I was a young lad, when I was a young boy, that's all I wanted. From the ages of 7 to 22. Hey, Dad, 50% off on TradeCaster. Come on. Do you want to go to Disneyland and ride Splash Mountain? What am I, a loser? No. I want to be able to learn. I want to be able to get money. I want to be able to trade with deck. All right, it's like, let's get our priorities straight. You know how many kids take pictures with Peter Pan? Everyone. How many kids are learning how to trade the stocks? 0. Let's get ourselves ready to go. Let's start up the younger generation. Do yourself a favor. Let's get ready to rock here. Ah! So traders, shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys go take advantage of it. Absolutely pumped. I also want to give a shout out to our partners as well right now, team. Our partners. Number 1, as you guys do or do not know, Fox Runner is having right now their Black Friday sales. This is my favorite scanner out there, and I actually have some pretty good news. They just said, hey, Sean, the mobile app is going to be available today by lunchtime. So you guys are going to be able to get all the real-time news, keyword push alerts all on your phone. Also, their Black Friday sales right now is everything is 40% off. So 40% off, 40% off, 40% off. They're also giving away a free trading guide. So just a little heads on up. I did get my free trading guide as well. Where is this at right here? So I did get a free trading guide. I don't know if you guys got yours yet. If you guys didn't, make sure you guys go ahead and go get it when you guys sign on up. So this is, little heads on up, this is the PDF that they send on over after you guys sign on up, and it's pretty legit. The ultimate guide to trading. And it has right here, how long is this? I mean, this is like 164 pages and teaches you everything you need to know about stock trading. I thought that was pretty cool that they're including this, you know, teaching you and giving you a free guide of how to be able to stock trade as well. So again, when you sign up to Fox Runner, you guys do get that, which is absolutely amazing. If you guys have not, everything is 40% off right now over on Fox Runner. And you guys can get that. And the mobile app comes out today as well, which is going to be amazing. Speaking of Fox Runner, let's watch to see if we get any sort of 8:30 news. Let's see if we get any 8:30 news right now. And let's see what we get. Success. DDC. Nothing there yet. Private placement. VSEE. I think VSEE comes out with news all the time, though. Guys, AMZE. AMZE right now. AMZE is the best press release I see. Discloses a significant insider share purchase order. So there is insiders buying AMZE right now. AMZE is the best press release I am seeing at this time. AMZE is trying to, again, get a little bit of a pop. That's the best 8:30 press release right here. So, again, notice all the press releases, we get them in real time. AMZE, stock comes on out, 42 cents, up to 45 cents, up to 46 cents, up to 48 cents. AMZE continuously spiking on up, continuously moving. So you just want to make sure that you are staying ready on every single move, every single breakout, every single pop, every single play here. So there's AMZE at this time. Still slowly growing, still slowly grinding here. AMZE 40 cents up to 48 cents. Anything else getting some hype right now? AMZE is by far the best one. SPRC, we kind of already took advantage of that one. I think AMZE is already, the best money maker right now. So that's the best one I'm seeing at this moment. AMZE taking the number 3 top gainer spot. MNDR is nothing, and AMBR is also starting to fade and fall. So traders, let me again kind of go back to this. We did just go over, of course, over on the Fox Runner deal. Also, trade ideas, 30% off right now. 30% off over on trade ideas. Now, you guys can actually use the discount code DECMAR, and you guys will be getting 40% off. So 40% off over on trade ideas so that you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll. Trade ideas are the charts that I use. So when you guys take a look over on the charts right now, all my scanner layouts, again, I am giving away all my scanner layouts here, guys. So my scanner layouts, you can actually see right here, file, load from cloud, and I have like 2025 Sean Deckmar pre-market scanner, charts that work, 2024 pre-market, 2024 after hours pre-market, money maker. So I have all these different like scanner setups right here. So like my live trading scanners, like right here, I will send you this after you sign up to Trade Ideas. Again, use the code DECMAR, and then after you do that, send me a screenshot that you signed up, and I will give you my scanner codes. So I know Trade Ideas can be confusing. There's a lot of information here. I will give you my scanning codes for free. You don't got to pay for them whatsoever. Just sign up to Trade Ideas, use the code DECMAR, get the discount, and then on top of that, you guys will be all ready to rock and roll. Email me a screenshot. I'll send you all my scanner codes. Sound good? Next on up, we do have what I believe is the best Black Friday sale. Cobra Trading. Cobra says anyone that's following Sean Deckmar is going to get 2 months of free commissions, then 50% off commissions for life, then 2 months of free DOS platform, 2 months of trade ideas, and 2 months of Fox Runner News Scanner. So I'm going to say this. Out of, again, my Black Friday sale, Fox Runner's Black Friday sale, Trade Ideas Black Friday sale, Cobra has the best Black Friday sale out of everyone. And that's me, again, humbly saying that. And that's because they're literally, again, paying for your scanners. They're paying for your news. They're paying for your pre-market. They're paying for your charts. They're paying for everything. So if you are looking for a premium broker, definitely get yourself involved right here over on Cobra, because they will give you everything that you guys want. They are all set, ready to go. Cobra Trading has the best Black Friday deal out of anyone, and they are the best broker. They literally win the award every single year for best online broker. Make sure you check them on out if you guys have not yet. Okay? Let me again, columns, get rid of the company name here. Columns, configure. All right. Last but not least right here, traders, we do have one stop prop. So if you guys have not yet, if you're saying, Deck, I don't have enough money to trade, I wish I had money so I could trade with you live every day. One Stop Prop is the only prop firm that I trust. You guys can get funded up to $200,000, 40% off, one free add-on. You guys know how great One Stop Prop has been. Make sure you guys come on over here right now. Black Friday 40 for 40% off over on One Stop Prop. Get funded. Get funded, and you guys will be all set, ready to go. Caster, it is Deckmar. Type in Deckmar, and you will be all set over on Trade Ideas. So DEKMAR. So again, we always want to give big shout outs to all of our sponsors. Big shout out to everyone here that's, absolutely fantastic. But, today is the last day before Black Friday. I really hope, again, every single person, seriously, every person takes advantage of the Black Friday deals. If that's, of course, over on Fox Runner, if that's, of course, on Trade Ideas, if that's, of course, over on One Stop Prop, if that's, of course, over on Cobra. And I do want to say this here, guys, and in all serious note, I like to joke around a lot and I like to have fun, but I do want to say, for every single person that is joining our Tradecaster community, welcome. As you guys know, I'm here every day. I want to give you guys my absolute all. I'm going to give you guys my 100 out of 100. We are in a different level. We are in a different tier. Our community is in a different spot than every other person out there. We bring the fire, we bring the energy, we bring the electricity, we bring the education. My goal is to have you succeed. My goal is to have you be entertained. My goal is to make sure that you're becoming profitable. My goal is to make sure, again, I do not reach your expectations. I want to exceed your expectations. As a mentor, as a live streamer, as an entertainer, as an educator, I want to make sure that every single day you are having an absolute blast. So, I do want to just say thank you so much for everyone that's here. Thank you so much for everyone that's, crushing it with us. And make sure if you guys are signing on up to Fox Runner, Trade Ideas, Cobra, One Stop Prop, you use those links. Type in the word Deckmar over on Trade Ideas. Thank you guys. You guys are fantastic and absolutely amazing. Yes, and again, after you guys sign up to Fox Runner, make sure you guys get your ultimate trading guide and also download the app. Okay? So if you guys haven't, get the ultimate trading guide and also download the app. I want to read this a little bit. Why timing beats prediction. Tools of the modern trader. So what do we have here? Different risk or reward. Prevent blowups. One of the biggest reasons traders fail is simple. They risk too much money to make too little. I like it. So I haven't read this yet, guys. Just a little heads on up. I just got this yesterday. I didn't go through all 169 pages. But, I'm going to do a chapter. I'm going to do a chapter a night. See how this is. See how this is at. I appreciate, again, I will say, I love great companies going the extra mile. AMZE still trying to squeeze a little bit. AMZE still trying to get that next leg. Guys, let's get back and start talking about, some other things, though, right now. Can we? Can we get back and start talking about some other things? Let's go back to the very bottom here. Let's go to the very bottom of the Fox Runner news alerts here, and let's get ourselves prepared. Number one, what do we have here? Cathie Wood transactions. Guys, we have some Cathie Wood transactions. Cathie Wood owns ARK Invest, a very, very, very popular hedge fund. She became famous for buying Tesla back in 2019. Remember when Tesla went all the way from, whatever price it was at and then skyrocketed? She became famous and probably became like a billionaire back in 2019. She got involved in Tesla at like $20 before it ran up to $400. That's why she kind of became famous. She did just make some transactions yesterday. She entered Google, entered Meta, entered XYZ, entered CRWV, entered Hood. She got out of AMD, got out of Palantir, got out of GTLB. So a little heads on up. Here is the full ARK Invest trading page where she got in and got out of some certain plays. You guys can go ahead and take a look at this. Some Cathie Wood transactions did happen yesterday. What else do we have here? Money is flowing heavily into the markets. Investment funds are going all in on stocks. Cash levels in the U.S. equity mutual funds have declined 1.2% of total assets, the lowest in about 20 years. This is below the February's low of 1.3% and 1.5%, low seen before the 2022 bear market. By comparison, the average mutual fund held minus 5.3% in cash during the 2008 financial crisis. Today's level is half of what the funds held in 2023. So right here, U.S. equity mutual funds. Mutual funds are starting to drop at this time. Now, again, what does that usually lead towards, guys? If we are seeing mutual funds start coming on down, that usually means there's more money in the market getting pushed into equities, not mutual funds, okay? So that's why basically we could see a nice explosion, we could see a nice rise, we could see a nice climb. But we'll see. S&P 500, what a comeback. The S&P 500 recovers the bulk of the correction. So it says the three U.S. stock indexes ended Tuesday higher after a volatile trading session. The 30 stock Dow Industrial Jones closed up more than 660 points, or 1.4%, and logged a third consecutive positive session. Several tech stocks also climbed higher to lift the broader market. Google hit fresh record highs on reports that Meta Platforms is considered using the Google parent's TPU chips in 2027. So, want to make sure you guys see that we have been seeing a nice drop. Guys, this is what I want to go over this one, guys. This one's big. This one I want to, really kind of spend some time on. This says eliminate fear in trading. There is no good from fear. What is the smartest way to invest into the stock market? This right here is my favorite post that they have today. What is the smartest way to invest in the stock market? It is to buy and hold. Guys, I day trade. I get in, I get out. This almost is completely opposite of what I teach. But you need to understand something. If we are investing, it is buy and hold. If we're day trading microcap plays, it is get in, get out. You must understand there is a massive difference. There's a wall between those two. The average bull market lasts 4.3 years with a 150% return. The average bear market lasts 11 months for 31%, a negative 31% return. So guys, read this right now, okay? Think about this. This is why shorting the stock market is the worst idea you could possibly have. It says, when investing into the stock market, nobody can predict the future, but we can study the past. The image below shows us that 80% of the time, the S&P 500 is in a bull market state, and only 20% of the time is when we're in a bear market state. Not only are we in a bull market 4 times more often, but we also see a 150% climb on average during this time compared to a 31% drop. So guys, let's think about this as a casino game. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this as a casino game where there was a big wheel. All right, here's a big wheel right here. And this big wheel shows that 80% of the time, okay, 80% of the time, we are going to see right here a 150% return, okay? Here, we are going to have 20% of the time, and we are going to have a very bad, again, minus 33% return. Now, imagine if you showed on up and this was a game in the casino. And you say, oh, hey, I bet you if I put my chips right here, I make more money. No, if you're shorting the stock market, you would make a 33% return. If you go long on the market, you make 150%. And you're again sitting there and you're questioning yourself and you're saying, this doesn't really make a lot of sense. Does this? Why would I ever bet money on this very small little portion of the pie? I mean, maybe again, I would put money on this very small portion of the pie if this was like 500%. If I got paid 10 times more. But not only do you get paid less, the odds of it happening are less. So I'm going to take all of my chips. I'm going to take all of my chips that I have here, guys. All of my casino chips, every single one of my casino chips that are in my hand, and I'm going to place them here. You know why? Because 80% of the time I'm going to win. And I'm also going to get 150% return. There's actually zero beneficial value of putting your money right here. Why would you ever do that? So the thing is, that's the same exact thing as looking at this chart right here. This chart tells us that over time, it is extremely important that you are looking and realizing, look how much bigger bull markets are compared to bear markets. No one can predict the stock market. And guess what? If you can and you nail a Michael Burry 2008 drop, take a look. 2008 was bad. But it's nothing compared to, again, the next 10 years that followed on the bull market. So you can be Michael Burry, just buy the market and hold it, right? That's the easy way to be able to do this. There is zero reason ever to be shorting the S&P 500, to be shorting, again, the stock market, because even if you do get a pullback every single time, it has led to a larger return on the upside. That's why I only add on Mag 7 plays. I don't ever go against them. You might say, well, what if it falls? Again, look at the chart. We might fall a little bit and I lose 30%. I know I'm making 150% in the upcoming years. So again, if I take one step back to take 5 steps forward, I'm okay with that. Now you could be sitting here right now and you're saying, hey, Deck, Chaz, guess what? You just shorted SPRC. Everything you just said to us doesn't make any sense. Guys, is SPRC an S&P 500 play? Is SPRC a top 500 company in the United States? No, this is a garbage stock that is all momentum based. Hot press release comes on out, stock goes on a big rip and run, momentum turns, we make money on the short side. Remember I said this is a massive wall. This is a massive difference, right? We must know that this is a massive difference between S&P 500 plays to small cap plays. Short small cap plays, buy and hold up blue chip plays. Guys, does that make sense to everyone? Everyone understand what I'm saying here? Everyone good with that? Again, open up your mind. Don't overthink. You have, again, the answer right here. What else do we have here, traders? Google is now leading the AI charge. Google TPU is rising fast, really fast. Google, over the past 4 months, we can see Berkshire took a $5 billion stake. DOJ dropped the case against them. Gemini 3, their AI model, has beaten every other model. Secures NATO, 650 million Gemini MAU units. Google right now is taking over NVIDIA. NVIDIA is shaking in its boots right now. Team, this is it. Look at this, guys. What is the drama between Google and NVIDIA? Google, NVIDIA, Meta, the billionaire battle right now. The tech world is buzzing over a leaked report from the information revealing that Meta is in advanced talk with Google for a multi-billion-dollar deal to integrate Google's custom AI chips, not NVIDIA's AI chips. So NVIDIA wrote, guys, as you guys could see, NVIDIA wrote, "We're delighted by Google's success. They've made great advances in AI and we continue to supply Google." NVIDIA is a generation ahead of the industry. It's the only platform that runs every AI model and does it everywhere computing is done. Guys, what a little backhanded compliment. Guys, we're getting a little salty in the billionaire alley, aren't we? Hey, congratulations, Google. Hey, Meta, just let you know we are, again, generations ahead of them. But hey, good deal with Google. Good deal with Google. It's like right now, again, imagine we're playing pickup basketball. We're playing pickup basketball, and it's like, let me think here. We have an option between LeBron, and we have an option of, like, Norman. Norman is skinny, is the king of the chess team, and, is as white as a ghost, okay? I'm sorry. I'm picking LeBron, all right? That's the thing is right here. LeBron, you're on my team. Norman, you're on that team. Basically, that's what NVIDIA is saying right now. NVIDIA is saying, hey, we're delighted by Google's success. Good job, Meta. Congratulations with the Google deal. We're generations ahead of them. Good job picking up Norman. Right? That's basically what we have at this moment. So, we're seeing a lot of these plays, continuously fading and fall. We're seeing NVIDIA kind of in this little fade and fall. Tom Lee and Ethereum. Guys, Tom Lee has been buying so much Ethereum, it's getting insane. So Ethereum holdings over time over in BMNR. Now, Ethereum has been dropping. So maybe they're loading up on the cheaper prices, but they are continuously adding. They're basically turning into MSTR. They're turning into MicroStrategy of Ethereum, BMNR. They're trying to go as big as they can over on that. Also, as you already talked about, Michael Burry updates on his shorts, continuously feeding and falling. And then we're getting into the top headlines of today. And here's all the news alerts from this morning. Okay? So, absolutely beautiful, absolutely awesome, absolutely great in every single way. So that we are all set, ready to go. Hold on a second. Oh, baby, 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 oh, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Guys, I just got an email. I just got an email right here. I just got an email. Email just came over and says, hey, from the Fox Runner team, says, hey, the app is now live. If you go over to, again, your app store, Google Play, Fox Runner, install real-time market news, see insiders move first, top gainers, top losers, key highlights. So I just got an email right here, guys, saying the Fox Runner app is now live. Fox Runner finds fast accident. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can find this, go download it. It's in the Google App Store. Google Play. I think I got to get to the Google Play Store. Oh, So right now here, traders, we are getting ourselves a 951 in the market right now. I want to check this out real quick. So let me set everything back on up here. And let's get ourselves prepared. Let's get ourselves ready to go. AMD starting to get a little momentum towards the upside. Ooh, AMD. AMD right here, a little bit of momentum. Hey, let's get ourselves again pumped on up. It's going to be an absolutely awesome day. Let's get ourselves absolutely jacked on up. Guys, I'm going to give everyone a quick little final 5 to 10 minute break. We have already gotten in a nice trade on this day. Today is the final trading session. Today is the final trading session. Guys, NVIDIA getting a little bounce back on up. Again, all these plays are going to bounce back on up. And as I said, again, the S&P 500 right now coming up towards 677. Traders, I really do hope every single person bought in with me on Friday. Again, look at the bounce plays. And it's just, I have learned from my mistakes. Guys, I'm being honest with you. When I first started stock trading, even again 4 or 5 years after my stock trading career began, I would always say, I'm only going to add money when the big dump happens, when the big crash happens, when the big sell-offs happen. And again, I would just like continuously let them pass me by. When a big sell-off happened, I always thought it was going to go lower. Then the market always bounced back on up. Then another big sell-off would happen. And I would say, come on, big sell-off starting to happen right here. Big sell-off starting to dump right now. And then guess what? The market, right? Big sell-off would happen, and then it just bounces right back up to highs. And I would always think it would go lower and lower and lower and lower. The thing is, traders, we don't want to be doing that. When we have dips, let's add. When we have chances, let's add. Let's not always fear it's going to go lower and lower and lower. So the thing is, again, I jumped in, as you guys know, at 650 over on the S&P 500. We're back up to 677. These little fades are opportunities to be able to get filled. Will we go on down at some point to maybe 640? Sure. Could we fall on down to 620? Sure. But what are the odds we go up to 700 plus? They're pretty high. I just don't want to be someone who constantly waits for, again, the worst of the worst to add. I would rather slowly keep on adding, and if the worst of worst happens, then we add still, right? So let's see if we can break 700 in the next few weeks. Let's see if we can be able to get a nice climb. Let's see if we can keep on pushing up even higher. Hey, everyone, take again about a 15-minute break. We are again on the final trading day of this week. We are going to be all set, ready to rock and roll. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are as well. Final trading day of the week. We already got a nice trade in over on AMZE. We're going to see what, again, can keep on spiking on up. As of now, all eyes, it seems like, is going over to AMBR. AMBR is still the #1 top gainer on the day, where the majority of traders are focused and looking at. Let's stay smart. Don't force. Everyone, quick little 10 to 15 minute break right here. Use the bathroom, get some breakfast, get a cup of coffee, say goodbye to your kids as you send them off to school, whatever you got to do, and then let's get ready for a great morning ahead. Sound like a plan? I'll see everyone back here in about 15 minutes. Hit that thumbs on up. Don't go anywhere. Let's get ready, rock and roll. I'll see you guys back here very shortly.
agreement.
right, guys. All right, everyone. Let's get back to the party. Let's get back to the good stuff. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to, again, doing what we do best. And right now at this time here, team, I want to make sure every single trader is prepared on this day. Every single person is ready on this day. Every single person is feeling absolutely dominant on this day. We have already traded today. We made a little over $250. Little heads on up. ACCR came out with approval. Not really any sort of buying volume. Not any sort of big hype or any sort of big momentum at this time. Let's see if anything can wake up in this final little bit. We do know AMBR is the best play as of right now. AMBR is the best stock, the best play, the best mover as I'm seeing right now at this moment. AMBR has gone from 150 up to 277. It's trying to hold up and stay above that 50-day moving average. We're going to see if we can be able to break up towards around that 278 mark. But really, at the end of the day, what it comes on down to is, are we going to? Are we going to be able to? You know, when we take a look over on AMBR, stay hot, stay relevant. Today is the final day before Thanksgiving break. It's the final day before people start wrapping things on up, hanging out with their families. We will not see volume probably past 11 o'clock today. As the morning goes on, more people are going to wrap up. They're going to start traveling. More people are going to wrap up. They got to go to the airport. More people got to wrap up. They got to do this. They got to do that. Not only will there be a lack of retail traders today, but there will be a lack of institutional trades coming through today. Just think about this for a second. How many institutions want to go through and hold through Thanksgiving, hold through Friday, hold over Saturday, hold over Sunday? Over 4 days, we could see a lot happen. I'm not saying, let's say, on a specific stock chart, but on a specific company. Maybe there's a new development with Meta and Google. Maybe there's a new development, that's going to be coming on out with AI and AI chips. Like, we don't know what could possibly be happening. So I just want to let you guys know that. Guys, heads on up. ATON, all eyes right now. ATON. ATON just came out with a press release that states $82.5 million strategic investment. So, all eyes, hype, ripping, running. ATON starting to get the squeeze at this moment. Make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go over on this play. This stock just started ripping and running at this time. So, absolutely great. We do got a hot one. We got a live one here, traders. ATON. A lot of, again, big-time pops and ripping here. I want to make sure every single person is ready. Always staying alert. That's the most important thing, guys. Staying alert and staying ready for every single move. Now, Deck, can ATON, you'll be able to make us some money. You know, if ATON, this one just shot all the way from $2 up towards around the price of $280 right now. So ATON, $2 up to the price of $280. Let's see if there's any shares available to short. Any shares available to short at this time? Big day. We already made some cash. Let's try to make a little bit more. 4,000 shares. ATON. Let's inquire about it. Locate lowest amount. What's the lowest amount we have here? Costs $22. Click OK. Pending. 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 No. Did not get any. Let's try it again. Pending. Pending. I keep getting rejected. It says no inventory right now. So we are going to keep on trying here for a second, guys. Keep on trying. Pending. Rejected. Rejected. No inventory at this moment. All eyes over on ATON. We are staying alert right now, though. I do want to see if ATON can be able to make us that cash. If ATON can be able to get us that profit and be able to make us that money. So this play went from $2 right up towards around the price of $260. ATON, guys, trying to get a little bit of this momentum. I do want to see if there's any shares available to short on this play. And again, I'm trying to just keep locating them. But every single time I try to locate, it just keeps saying no. It's hard when it just says no. No, you're not allowed. Oh, I just got accepted. I got 13 shares accepted. 13 shares. What is this? I don't want 13 shares. I want more than that. Guys, I got 13 shares accepted. 13 shares, 13 shares. I mean, I keep getting 13 shares accepted. 13, 13, 13. Right now I have 39 shares. I could go ahead and short this play. Maybe I should try. Let's try to refresh it all. Guys, boom, got it. I refreshed it, just got it. ATON, 4,000 shares accepted. Cost me $20. Everyone see this? ATON, 4,000 shares accepted. Cost me 20 bucks. ATON, stock just went from $2, shot up to $2.60. Let's also remember this right here. ATON did come out with a press release at 9:16, 4 minutes ago. It says Alpha Ton Capital announces $82.5 million strategic GPU infrastructure to power privacy first decentralized after AI successful pilot. So we do have $82.5 million infrastructure play. This is a stock that definitely could be able to get some momentum at this moment. $2 up to $2.50. I am interested in just going ahead and looking for some possible shorts on this play, just because I don't think anything's going to be able to hold and keep on spiking. That's more what it comes on down to. I don't know if anything's going to be able to hold and continue to keep on spiking. I'm not in yet. I already traded SPRC on the day. I'd probably do, again, 500 share increments. Let's see if we can spike back up near 260. If we can get back up near 260, I'll probably give it a chance. So, again, ATON. Right now, getting a little bit weaker. If you guys are in right now, that's fine. Let's throw on the VWAP indicator. Make sure we know where the VWAP's at. That is where potential bounce plays or resistance will be at. 256 is where that's currently at this moment. Let's see if this thing can get a little bounce back on up. 260, guys, starting to get a little pop. 22% gain right here. ATON. Can I get myself involved here a little bit? Guys, I'm going to start entering slightly. 500 shares, ATON on the short side. Just 500 shares. Remember, I already made 280 bucks today. I'm already up 280 bucks on this day. I'm just, again, watching and waiting on this one. I'm going to add on to this play as we're sitting right near these highs. ATON, what's the 13 EMA? 322. Can we get up towards 322? It looks like we might set ourselves up in a possible bull flag pattern. There might be that potential spike on up. I'm just doing 1,000 shares right now. ATON, I am in on 1,000 shares at the price of 261 at this moment. So ATON, watching this one. Now, why are we entering this play? This play could easily do what? Easily be one of those stocks that spikes and gives everything on back. I mean, how often do we see that? We see that happen a lot. We see that happen a lot where a stock again goes on a big time rip and run, starts coming right back on down, starts getting weaker. ATON, nice rip on up right here. Let's again continue to keep our eyes peeled on this play. See what this one is going to be able to actually do for us. VWAP area is the price of 259. 259 is its main support line at this moment. Stock did go from $2 up towards around the price of 280, back on down to 244. VWAP area is 259, 258. I want it back underneath 259, 258. Obviously, that's my goal. If I could see this play back on down underneath 259, 258, back on down towards the 240s, I can make another $200. That would be, again, a great target. So really, again, what's our main support line? Main support line is back on down towards 240. What's the main resistance line? Main resistance line is up towards around the 280 area. Right now, I'm in right now, right at this area where we're at 261. So ATON, stock just came out with a hot press release. We see the press release. Press release came out right here, guys. 9:16 and 47 seconds. ATON, 22% gain. Did come out with the word successful. Successful is one of my top keywords that I like to look at. Right here, ATON did explode. $2 up to 280. Starting to get a little pullback at this moment. Guys, we had a little pullback right there underneath the VWAP. VWAP is still holding strong. I do not like how the VWAP is still holding strong. Notice how we just got that little crack and it's trying to bounce right here? We got to go back underneath the VWAP if I want this thing to sell off. I want this in the 250s, 240s, guys. Little heads on up. I don't like how we're in a little bull flag pattern. If we do not crack here soon, I am just going to get out. Little heads up for you guys, okay? I want to see a crack here soon or I will just get out. Because I want it staying underneath that VWAP. I don't want to get caught up in a bull flag pattern if this thing squeezes and rips and runs. I would like to see it back on down to the 240s. Let's see if that VWAP is going to crack. If that VWAP cracks, we'll be fine. If that VWAP cracks, we can keep making our money. If that VWAP cracks and we can start going underneath this area, there's no concern at all. But again, here's the VWAP area. See how we've had red candle, red candle? We got to get that, nice extended red candle down to the 240s. We go down to the 240s, guys, we'll be up another $200. We could be able to make, about $500 today if we just fall another 10 cents. If we fall another 10 cents, we're going to be able to make some money. Remember, our shorts were only, $20. Our shorts cost us $20. No big deal. Guys, right now we're still fighting this VWAP area. Come on, I want to break away from this VWAP. 254, 253, 252. So I'm watching the bids. I'm watching the bids on the level 2. There we go, 255. Let's see if we can crack lower. Guys, we're up $80 right now. $80. Let's go to 249s. Push ourselves up about like $180. Push ourselves up about $400 on the day. Stay underneath the VWAP. Stay underneath again, 258, 260. Let's keep getting dragged on down. Let's get a couple of red candles. We don't want to see 261 again. We don't want to see 262 again. Why did I jump in over on ATON? It's volatile. It's hot. It's moving. That's what I want. Traders, notice again, we're still hitting. I do not like, though, I will say this. I do not like this little bull flag setup. This does scare me slightly because bull flags sometimes lead to squeezes. So I will say I do not like that bull flag setup. I'm just explaining all my thoughts right now. The good, the bad, the pros, the cons. I like my entry over on ATON, but we got to fall back underneath again 250 for me to take my profits. I want to see 249, 248, push myself another $175. I do not want to hold this play, though, if it starts going back up to 263 or so. 263 will probably be my stop loss, just because if this thing does squeeze, I want to keep my loss as tight as possible. Remember, sometimes, again, when you take a win, it's amazing, but if you take a loss and keep it tight, that's no big deal. Come on, let's go down to 240s. Crack here. Guys, we have support at 253. Little heads on up. We might bounce at 253 to start off with. 255. 255. Go down. Oh, they're getting a little weaker. 255's trying to hold. 255s. There's about 8 orders. A lot of traders buying in at 255. We got to knock these guys down. There's more ask on the 256 right now. 255. We got to slowly peel them apart. Guys, we're peeling them. Peeling them like an onion. Peeling them right now. 2 left. 2 left right now. 255s. They're building a little bit. We almost had him there for a second. 255 trying to hold. Notice again, that is our main support line. Notice how I'm going back and forth between the chart and I'm going back and forth between the level 2. 255 right now, main support line. Only 2 orders left. Now we go 254s. Let's see. This is where a bounce would happen, but I'm hoping for the sell-off. So again, hope isn't a strategy. Shut up, loser. Again, right now I'm looking for a little bit of a drop. I'll take profits in the 240s. Let's see. 254, 253. Come on, give us that lower shadow on down. 251, 250. Guys, up 170. Guys, there we go. 247. Guys, there's the dump. 246. Let's again take our gains right there. Guys, just made another $245 on the day. I mean, just baby gains. Baby gains are adding up. Baby gains are adding up. Let the baby gains add up a little bit. Nothing wrong with how we're trading right now. Nothing wrong with, again, the profits that we're making right now. So, ATON, congratulations. I want to make sure I don't have any pending orders. Okay, no pending orders. That's probably my biggest issue sometimes. Again, my biggest issue right now as a stock trader, sometimes I forget I have pending orders. The stock spikes back on up. So guys, on this Wednesday, I have now been able to make $525 on the dot. So $525 on the dot. Here is a list of my entire trades. So if anyone is sitting here watching as a hater, watching as a troll, here's again my entire trades. You guys can rewind the live stream. You guys can see again all of this. Again, this is all real money. This is all real trading. If you guys don't believe me, you can contact again Cobra Trading. They will tell you, yes, Sean Deckmar trades with a real account. This is all live in front of you in real time. Again, we're just on a different planet than other people. That's it. We're on a completely different planet than other people. We do everything real in front of you, making sure you guys see absolutely everything. Guys, that's what we call right here a little base hit gobble gobble. Okay? That's a little first base gobble gobble. We maybe want to go for a home run gobble gobble. That's what I would like to do. A little home run gobble gobble. To be frank with you, I don't know if I want to say that anymore. To be a little blunt, that sounds a little inappropriate. Okay? I feel uncomfortable saying home run gobble gobble. I feel like that does not come out right. It sounds better in my mind than it does in actual tone. Right now here, team, we are all set, ready to go. I love you guys. Hey, it is currently 9:31 in the market right now at this moment. Congrats to everyone. Congrats to you guys crushing it. Congrats to you guys making your money. Let's switch out our scanners right here. Again, I'm only going to pull the trigger again if I really see something I like. Hey, if you guys are watching, can you guys smash that thumbs on up right here and right now? I will also say this here, team, as we know that this is the final day. If you guys are enjoying the show, if you guys are enjoying the madness, if you guys are enjoying the fun, again, take advantage of the Black Friday sales right here and right now. Black Friday, I do not want to be sitting here and saying it all day, but I just want to make sure every single person is aware. 70% off, 50% off. Make sure today, tomorrow, over the weekend, you guys come on over here, tradecaster.com, get yourself access so you never miss a live stream, join our trading community, support the stream, support again, over here, and I really appreciate it. So again, Black Friday sales are now live. I know you guys see it. I know you guys are aware of it. But again, I'm just feeling so great. I'm so fired on up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to offer you guys these Black Friday sales right now. And if you guys, again, have not joined up over on tradecaster.com, I have been posting the links on my Twitter, on my StockTwits account, on my Instagram, over on the YouTube Live, on Tradecaster right now. Make sure you guys are all set. I love y'all. ATON starting to pull on back. Look at that dump, guys. ATON. That's that bull flag failure right there, traders. And this is what I expect out of today. What I expect out of today is that these plays are going to rip and run and then dump right back on down. Like, what I expect out of today is we are going to have less follow through. We are going to have a lack of press releases. We are going to see stocks have fake out breakouts. It's the final day before our Thanksgiving break. There's not going to be giant money flying into the market today. There just won't be. We know the majority of traders are leaving to go ahead and go visit grandmas, go to their husbands, go to their wives, go to their families, their aunts, their uncles, their brother, sister. Wherever you guys celebrate Thanksgiving, people will be leaving to go there today. So I want you guys to realize something. There will be a lack of volume, a lack of trades. There will be, again, a surplus of fake out breakouts and a surplus of shorts to be able to look at. Anything that spikes today, look for a drop right back on down. Anything that rips and runs today, look for a fade right back on down. Today, SPRC was in the ascending triangle pattern. If you guys were not here earlier, what I looked for was I looked for a short right there. I shorted when we came on down. We cracked underneath the trend line. That was able to produce this morning over on SPRC, $280. This morning, I went over on ATON. We got filled, of course, on the bull flag pattern. Bull flag pattern cracked. Stock came crashing all the way back on down. Guess what? We were able to make our money. We made our cash right here, $245. Right now, sitting with a $525 profit, and that's been incredible. That's been amazing. SPY, S&P 500. Let's go, baby. Starting to get right back up to 680. Guys, I hope the S&P 500 goes right up towards 680. I can't tell you enough on how many people were angry in my comments last week when I said, hey, everyone, buy the dip. And people were like, don't tell people to buy the dip. You're going to blow up their accounts. And I sat here just saying, if you guys do not buy the dip, you guys are going to miss out. I sat here saying, guys, trust me on this. Every time we have pullbacks, there are, again, bounce play opportunities. Even if it goes farther, we will get dip buys. You can click this, and guess what? We have so many people on this. If I scroll on down, there's going to be so many people in here that are, just saying, oh, it's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays on off. Everyone's saying, this is not a good idea. Awful advice. Guess what? The SPY is going right back up to 680. The SPY is going right back on up to where we were, and it's going to blast off through that. So incredible. Incredible job. Hey, Deck, how much money are you putting into these trades right here to be able to make those profits? I mean, very simple, very straightforward. ATON, I had 1,500 shares on this play at the price of $250. That's about a $3,000, $3,500 investment. So if you just want to make, let's say, $500 every single day, you probably need a little bit, like a little around $3,000 in your account, maybe a little over $3,000 in your account. So again, like a $3,000 account, you invest that, we make $280, you're making almost a 10% return. So what I look for a lot of times in my investments is I look for, even in day trades, 10% returns. If I could be able to jump in, get a 10% return, $3,000 trade, jump on out, get a $300 profit, that's pretty amazing. Guys, look at ATON giving it all back. ATON starting to fade and fall. So traders, just little heads on up. I didn't, again, I wasn't able to do this just yet, but if you are an Android user, and I know this is so highly anticipated right here, Android users, you guys can go ahead and get Fox Runner on your phone right now. If you have Apple, you can't get it yet. Apple, they're still waiting for the Apple support to be able to come on through. But if you guys are an Android user, you guys can download Fox Runner right now on your phone, and you guys will get push alerts when news comes on out on your phone. So I saw a couple people download it so far, and hopefully it's cool. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. But obviously, what I'm so excited about is the fact is this is a news scanner on your phone, gives you push alerts the moment, again, hot news comes on out. There's nothing like that out there in the world. So right here, if you guys do have an Android, you guys can go over to the Play Store on Google Play Store for Androids only, not iPhones, and download, again, the Fox Runner app so you guys are all set. So obviously, again, you guys do need a Fox Runner account, though, to make that work. So if you guys haven't, head on over to foxrunner.com right now, and you guys can head on down towards the Black Friday sale. The Black Friday sale here is 40% off everything. 40% off, 40% off everything. So make sure you guys go ahead, check it on out. You guys will be all good. Man, I love Black Friday. Black Friday is when I do all my shopping as well. I'm going to the mall after this, guys. I'm not losing my 1990s characteristics. I don't want to shop on Black Friday on the internet. I'll save that for Cyber Monday. I want to go to a mall today, and I want to fight someone in the mall who's also trying to get something that I'm getting. That's my goal today. I want to go to the mall. I want to see, like, I don't even know what I want. I want to see, like, like PlayStation 1. I want to see a PlayStation 1 for sale for like $82. And I look over and I see some other guy that's eyeing it up. And all of a sudden, I'm running with my shopping cart, and he's running with his shopping cart. And all of a sudden, again, he's coming on out in the corner, and I take my shopping cart and just go for his right ankle. Take him out. And then I get the PlayStation. That's my goal today. That's kind of what I envision as a perfect Black Friday. I don't want to go on Amazon and just buy Black Friday deals. I want to be in person. I want to show that. I want to show up. I want to get in a confrontation with someone else who wants the same product as me. I want it to be like Jingle All the Way, Turbo Man. I want to look for a Turbo Man today. PLYM, SPRC, PW. Guys, look at this. BQ. BQ with a little bit of a spike and halt. Little heads on up. BQ, spike and halt. Any sort of news here today? Let's see. Anything on BQ right now? BQ news Tuesday. Last night. So last night did come out with a press release. Says it has a closing of an $4.2 million direct offering. $4.2 million direct offering last night, guys. Little heads on up. BQ. So BQ, let's continue to keep our eyes peeled on this. It is halted. It will be getting unhalted at the time of 9:42. This is a Chinese play. Now, this is what scares me a little bit, traders. I don't know if I want to short this one. I'm up $500 on the day. This is what scares me. BQ has gone from $3 to $18 before. BQ has gone from $14 to $46. BQ has gone from $7, has spiked up to $56. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen here, but is there a chance that I short this play at $3 and all of a sudden it goes to $4, $5, $6, $7, and I turn a $500 profit day into minus $4,000? I mean, that could happen. BQ could also be a play that you jump in and all of a sudden it goes up to $5, $6, $7 and you make $4,000. It seems very risky. It seems like a play that's a massive pump and dump play that gets manipulated almost every single day. So make sure that you guys are being smart. Make sure you guys are being aware. Make sure you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll on that. Right now, BQ, ready to get after it, ready for a big day. MNDR, PW. Come on now. I want to see what BQ does. And again, I'm not expecting much. I'm actually very happy with a $525 profit on this day already. Guys, BQ should be opening on up here, team, in about 25 seconds. BQ opening on up in about 25 seconds here. When this stock gets unhalted, let's just see what happens. There's a chance that it's going to get halted, again within 3 seconds. Chinese plays, pump and dump stock on up. And that's a lot of these times, we do see these crazy rips and runs and spikes and climbs. Hey! Hey! Thank you so much for subscribing over to the channel. If you guys, again, want that little animation up here, I appreciate you. Head on over. Again, I am live on Twitch at this moment. Go ahead, type in Chaz Michael Burry over on Twitch. Hit the subscribe button so you guys never miss it. Oh! Oh! Shout out to you. Shout out to, again, the donations. Shout out to, again, the Black Friday. Shout out to you guys being so incredible. I love you. Let's see what we have here, team. BQ. Can this thing freaking open? Nope. It's on a 5-minute. It's on a 10-minute hold now. We are going over to a 10-minute hold at this time. Team, let's just kind of get a little catch on up right here. Stocks rise ahead of Thanksgiving holiday, building on strong gains for the week. All eyes on Russia as it weighs in Ukraine peace plan. Amazon faces FAA probe after delivery drone snaps internet cable. I like this one, guys. So, guys, little heads on up. This is what's so big about the future. The future with Amazon is they are now implementing drone delivery. So, I don't know, so there's an Amazon warehouse about an hour away from where I live. In the future, in the next year or so, they are going to have hundreds to thousands of drones that all of a sudden, the drone is just on a conveyor belt, picks up again your package, and again flies away and takes it to your house. Your drone lands on your porch, drops off the package, flies away. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Woo! Thank you so much for subscribing over on Twitch. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So what we have here, guys, little heads on up. You guys fire me up. Is they're testing their drone. They're testing their drone delivery right here, and one flew into a power internet cable. Just bzzz, like a giant fly getting stung inside of one of those traps. Hey, You know what's going to be cool? Same day delivery. Drone delivery. I'm going to order something and just stand outside. You know what I'm going to do? This is going to be the issue, guys. The big issue is I already know what someone is going to do to try to go viral. Someone is going to order a very big box. Okay? Like, what's one of the biggest things you can order on Amazon? Let's just say like a bicycle. And they're going to have their biggest drone come on down. And as their biggest drone comes on down and drops it, someone's going to hold on to the drone. And it's going to lift them up. And the next thing you know, there's going to be a camera of this guy holding on for dear life as he gets taken back to the Amazon warehouse. They should allow that. And then again, whoever gets taken back automatically gets stuck there. They put you in a little pit and you have to work for 22 years until you're released for free. The drones are going to be a little crazy. Drones are going to be a little wild. Drones are going to be a little crazy here. I appreciate everyone again subscribing over on Twitch, over on YouTube, over on Kick. Russ! Deck, have a great weekend. I was green every trading day this month. Today, with no exceptions. 15 minutes before the hold, 369. KTTA holted on up. Nice. Again, great job. I mean, KTTA holted on up right now as well. So, I mean, guys, there are a few little plays. You know, I love seeing you guys make money. I love seeing you guys profit. I love seeing you guys bank. And again, that's truly what I love to see. You know, I know you guys are here because you guys want to be able to become the best stock trader you can be. And when you guys make money, I know I'm doing my job. If you guys aren't making money, I got to make a change. But the thing is, right now, I think all of us are making money. Up $245, $280, $525, doing everything right, doing everything we need to do. KTTA still been halted as well. BQ is still halted. So we got two stocks that are halted, KTTA and BQ. And we're just going to see if one of these can come out live. I mean, BQ should be getting unhalted in the next 10 seconds, guys. So BQ, little heads up, should be getting unhalted within the next 10 to 20 seconds. If it goes past 9:47 and goes into the 9:48s, it'll be halted for over 10 minutes. And that's going to just lead to a lot of sketchiness. Please note here, it's not that I don't want you guys trading. I don't want you guys putting yourself in bad positions the day before Thanksgiving. Little heads on up. We are live with BQ. BQ is now live. BQ is live at this moment. Next halt area, 336. 336 next halt area. Halt area on the downside, 225. Lots of volume right now over on BQ. BQ, $3 flat is what it hit. So far, a lot of action, a lot of activity, starting to get close to the halt area on the downside. 224 halt on the downside. We got down to 240 there for a second. BQ giving a lot of gains back, guys. BQ still falling. BQ cracking 240s. Probably going to get halted on the downside. If you guys are shorting, good job on that play so far. KTTA is in a very similar boat. This one could spike on up towards around 90 cents to $1 and then probably give a whole lot back. So you just got to be careful on this day. Be careful for every single person. Be careful with every single trade you guys make. Be careful with every single move that you guys get yourself involved in. All right, guys, right now, it is the final time. You know, for myself, I'll say I'm probably not getting any more trades in. I'm happy with my $525 profit. And I just want to open up the floor if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns. For the final time right here, guys. Last but not least, I'm bringing over the email. If you guys have not signed up to, again, all of our partners, 40% off. Fox Runner has been incredible. Go check those guys on out right here, right now. As always, trade ideas. If you guys have not gotten 40% off on trade ideas, go check those guys on out. Absolutely fantastic. Those guys are crushing it. If you guys have not signed up to Cobra, make sure you guys go check these guys on out over on Cobra. Black Friday deals, incredible. I just sound like a broken record at this point on how many times I've talked about it. So again, I don't want to ignore. I just want you guys to all be aware. And then last but not least, One Stop Prop here, guys. If you have not checked out One Stop Prop, got funded yet as a trader, make sure you guys go do that right now. BF40. for 40% off. Man, what a good week. What a great time I've had. What an absolutely fantastic way before, of course, we get into our Thanksgiving break. And again, happy Black Friday sales to everyone. As I said, I'm taking advantage of all this. I'm getting, again, a year over on Fox Runner. I'm getting a year over on Trade Ideas. I'm getting, again, my subscription all set over on Cobra. And I'm making sure I'm all set, ready to go on One Stop Prop. Make sure you guys take advantage of it. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely great work. S&P 500 traders. Let that thing bounce. I told you. When you guys are trading with me here on Tradecaster.com, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure you guys get the best dips. I'm going to make sure you guys got the best entries. I'm going to make sure, again, every single person is coming out on top because that's what we do here. That's what I do. This is Maryland football, baby. Crab cakes and football. Absolutely incredible. Final questions. Deck, what do you think about A-Lab? A-L-A-B. It seems like it has a head and shoulders pattern. Not sure if we reached the bottom. Unfortunately, I just don't think we're going to get a lot of volume out of this play today. So, A-L-A-B is going to have a lot of resistance up near 149. Great little dip buy bounce area next to the 200-day moving average. I'm just unsure on how much hype you're going to get on the day before Thanksgiving. Do I like the entry if you got filled at like 130 or so? Absolutely. You just got to get back above the 13 EMA. Might be a little slow today. What's helping it a lot, though, is the S&P 500's being dominant at this time. Deck, how's AMPX? AMPX. Again, this is a play I'm holding at least for the next 12 months. AMPX, I'm in at the price of $12.60. So let me put in my orange line here. That's my entry right there. $12.60 is my entry. I have 500 shares on that play, which means right now, if we go from $12.60 to $11.60, that's again $500. $11.60 down towards $10.85. I'm probably down about $800 right now over on AMPX. But still, one of my favorite long-term plays, absolutely. KTTA, hold it again. Traders, please be careful on this. It is going to be the same story every single, on all these plays. KTTA, spike, dump, halt. Do not fall into the trap that people just fell into on BQ. Fluffy Bunny, thank you so much for the follow over there, Fluffy. I appreciate you as well. Oh, baby. I appreciate everyone that's, again, hitting that follow button. I appreciate everyone that, again, just does so much. What do we have right here? For everyone that's following at this moment, I'd like to give you guys some love. Fluffy Bunny right now, showing some absolute incredible love. We have Space Ghost. We have, again, I got to read these off. Fluffy Bunny, Space Ghost, Glitter Fart the Third. Found Little Lackberries. Okay, that's an interesting name. Found Little Lackberries. Knoxville, Sniper, Spodia. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to keep on crushing it throughout the year. We're going to keep on getting after it throughout the year. Keep making as much money as we possibly can. So, you guys are fantastic here. Getting this nice drop. All right, team. Hey, I want to wish every single person right here and right now an absolutely incredible, an absolutely amazing, an absolutely fantastic way to be able to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Traders, this week, this year has been amazing. I just want to say thank you so much for every single person who has joined us. Thank you so much for every single person who has been part of the live streams this week. This is it right here. This is the grand finale. This is Black Friday, baby. Thank you for everyone who has joined us. I am wishing everyone, for you and your family and your loved ones, a safe, happy Thanksgiving. I hope, again, the food is great. The memories are made. Family is surrounded by joy and love. You guys are safe. For everyone that likes to go out tonight, gets a little, again, throwback time. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Have an Uber. Make sure, again, someone's watching out over for you and picking you on up. Make smart decisions. And obviously, from myself to yours, happy, again, Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. Everything's live right now. If you need anything at all, please email me at deckmartrades@gmail.com. I love you guys. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break. Thank you, traders across the world. You guys are fantastic. Help me wrap this thing on up. You guys know it. In 3, 2,